The firm started in 1989. Jack Corrigan was the founder of the firm and founded what at that time was Corrigan Company. A few years later, he joined up with a couple gentlemen, and that was the beginning of the firm in 1992, 94. Roots go back to the 89, so therefore we've been around for 26 years and still moving strong. In 2008, end of 2008, beginning of 2009, we rebranded and became Corrigan Krause as we know it today, and moved here to the Westlake location at Crocker Park, and that's when our growth really started to happen. Our mission really is to be one of the best service providers for closely held companies in Northeast Ohio. We have various industry niches like manufacturing, construction, healthcare, which is a lot of Northeast Ohio, but clearly the closely held company being owned by families, owned by friends, owned by people who've gone into business together is really the core of our firm. Our vision, though, is to make sure that our people can do this and maintain that, as they say, work-life balance. We really focus a lot on making sure that our people don't have that whiteout look, which means they're overworked. We try to do a lot of fun things throughout the year, a lot of fun things even during the busy season of the year to keep everybody on a positive side and energetic in, you know, in a tough industry, if we would. I believe the work environment around here is a pretty positive environment. It seems like everyone, from the one that's been around the longest to the person just walking in the door, have a great relationship where they integrate with each other out of the blocks. It is a training environment. It's a learning environment. You'll see a lot of times throughout our office, senior people sitting down one-on-one with our brand new staff or our administrative staff or some of our interns per se that we have in tax season and in some of the other times throughout the year. And really teaching them and digging in and trying to get the experiences inside our brains into their brains as quick as possible. Our people are so valuable to us. A lot of times you'll see people in here on weekends or long hours or early in the morning, or times when there's not a year that goes by that people don't sacrifice something personally to help us as a firm out. But on the other side of it, we become very flexible for them. In the summertime, we have pretty decent flex hours where people don't have to work a full week as long as they're achieving their clients' goals and helping them to get to where they need to be. We really do focus on the family, because every one of these families that are part of our organization, and it's not just the individual working here, it is the family side of it, has been supportive of what we do. There are definitely a number of spouses, children, parents that are all part of our organization. And what's so fun is that when we do have some of these events, we have a good group of people from every aspect of our staff's families that attend. A good example of that is in a few weeks here we're going to go to a movie night at the Crocker Park and rent out the movie theater, and it is purely for the kids. It's a kids movie. It's a good, wholesome. We're going to have some pop and appetizers and then go to the movie, and we're going to really be able to get to know our staff's family pretty well. Well, our basketball team would say that we need a 6'8" center, but what I would like us to have is someone that's pretty well-rounded, someone that's willing to go out and talk to people, because it is such a personal business out there. Obviously you need the education, you need the qualifications, you need the desire to progress in this business, but first and foremost is fit into our culture. We have a great family here. We have somewhere in the nature of 55 to 60 people around here right now, and we want to maintain that culture no matter what size we get. One of the areas I think is key for any young person coming in to the public accounting arena or just the accounting arena itself is to make sure that they diversify. Because you never know what avenue you're going to go in this business. You never know if you're going to be a tax specialist, an accounting specialist, or you're just going to be a pure consultant. We have no dollar that we want to get to, no dollar amount that we want to get to. We just want to keep creating opportunities for the good people we have here to progress in their career, and that'll keep them excited about being Corrigan Krause team members. We also need to make sure that we provide the value-added services for our clients, because some of the core compliance that we do is now becoming a commodity, and we have to set ourselves apart from that. We have to focus on thinking outside the box, bringing in new ideas to them constantly, to our client base constantly. We have to also make sure that our people stay interested in this profession, because if you get into the routine or a mundane routine, it can burn you out quite quickly in this profession. So we have to keep making our firm agile. We have to keep making our firm a desirous place to work, and I think that will help us stay in the forefront.